flying in Santa Cilia, Pyrenees. Are you ready for some storms? Serious chicken flying, magnificent views, or the sheep watching? Stay tuned!
Španielské letisko Santa Cilia je absolútne po piči, pretože sa tu dejú seriózne a vážne veci.
Clemens?
Sorry. Ja, sehr gerne. Sie?
Leo? Popici. Meat is very popici. This meat especially, hopefully.
So,
But it looks good.
And how I came here? Actually, I was watching Glider Tracker and suddenly I saw a place from where all of the flies are coming from. At the beginning, I thought I will just take a few flights with the DG1000, but reality was much more interesting. You know, sometimes it's good to be on the good place with the correct people. While flying in Pyrenees, you can actually realize that the mountains you are flying back at home are maybe not the most serious real mountains. It's a good idea to fly with the local co-pilot, because, as we say in Slovakia, there are full cemeteries of the heroes.
Takže dámy a páni, parádne letíme na DGčku v Pyrenejách.
Flying here is something beautiful, extraordinary, with the greatest views possible.
Svahová lokalita tohto letiska sa volá Hora Kukulo. Kukulo je popičí kopec a vyznačuje sa tým, že sa tu dá lietať svah pri západnom vetre. Parádička.
The important thing is that at the end of the day, everybody is happy, enjoying time with the new friends or with the old friends, and extraordinary sunset which are luckily laid in Spain. And when I was already packing my tent for the journey home, after 2 days of flying, I met Aldo, who I know from the Pyrenean Cup in Nitra. This Italian guy, he offered me flying with him at the Copa Pirineos.
But please, Messi, Andreas, tell me what you know in the rich and famous Slovak language.
Ukač mi kozi, ti si stražni kokot. But I don't have to say more anyway. So, funny story. At the moment I'm bargaining with the airfield in Italy to have the ESV glider camp, you know. And they told us, yes, we can come and it's flat rate and stuff like this, but it's not possible that all of us camp on the airfield because they only have one shower and one toilet. Because they have to clean every day now, and so it gets more expensive for us.
Competition preparation means relax, and every morning lizard removal. You will also learn how to get to the main Pyrenean ridge with the 4 steps, as they say in Santa Cilia, how to fly quite low in the mountains, and where to land, because this is not the flatlands of southern Slovakia, as you can see. And then there is a first competition day with a serious gridding and the competition takeoffs.
Victor Bravo, radio check.
With the ASH 25, sometimes you should take off with all of the power available. For example, the Robin Tau plane and also the self-launch bunkle engine. And then you are just more relaxed and you know that you will not have to outland somewhere, because in the vicinity of the Santa Cilia airfield you have also some deep ravines which are not the most suitable places for an emergency. The stunning views of Pyrenean mountains are the best background for competition flying or just for a normal flying. Flying with Aldo was very interesting for me because he could tell me how I should fly in the real serious high mountains where you must put together all of the energy of the ridge flying and the thermals, and then you can be fast. Something which I personally cannot because I am the enjoying type of the pilot, and the enjoying type of the pilot is never fast. But there is something to change seriously. The greatest honor was when he told me at the last days that finally you are flying close enough to the ridges and you are not afraid of the mountains anymore. Well, it's something which is easy to say, but not that easy to fulfill, especially if you are the semi-flatland, semi-small mountain pilot. But it's good to be in Pyrenees for these beautiful views, for the sheep watching and taking care of them from the airplane, to flying low under the ridges and fast and far away, and sometimes even win a task. The tasks at the Copa Pirineos were usually made following the main Pyrenean ridge, neither towards the west side or to the east. But sometimes we flew also to the flatlands, little bit south of the airfield. When you are landing, you must say the famous Spanish phrase "viento el cola," which means that you are on the downwind position, and you must approach the airfield at a certain altitude, and the circuits are allowed only on the northern side of the airfield because the terrain on the southern side is lower, and to avoid any problems being low on the circuit, you have to fly the northern circuits to LECI. We are already on the ground, but there is a time to see some possible outlanding spots, because there are not many around the airfield. And then, of course, the dinner and enjoying the Spanish nature, which is indeed very, very rich. Because if you are on the final glide, you see it from a distance, and to see it personally is much, much, much better. And the next day we are again in the competition mode, flying fast, following these beautiful ridges with the magnificent beast of a 25 meters wingspan with the flaps. Absolutely enjoyable. This airplane is a bit older, but it's beautiful and it's flying very well. If I would have a hunger, I would not hesitate to find one this beauty for me. But I am much more than happy with my club class Pegas so far. Flying in Santa Cilia is actually never boring. And when the day of the last task came, I was a little bit sad that it's over, the competition. But we still enjoyed some great flying with Aldo, really fast ones. Yeah, we are at 2,400 more or less. Yeah. So what to say? Few more magnificent views. Absolutely beautiful Pyrenean mountains, again flying over the Ordesa Valley, happy faces, and then what? Yes, the prize giving ceremony of the club class and of the open class. And then some good fun. You can also break your winner's wine and have a great dinner and some nice chat with the towing pilots. And then traveling home, leaving Aldo at some crossroads, and continue by hitchhike somewhere direction home. But you will still meet many nice people and go to the beautiful mountains, remain high for a few more days, at the mountain huts, at the lakes, at the tent, at the highest possible peaks, and absolutely beautiful views. But that's already a different story.